Ashe. All right now. So I was sitting here having a conversation with self, and I was like, yeah, somebody might need to hear this. So I was, I'm leaving the washateria or whatever, and there's this car that's at the washateria. It's a nice, I don't really know cars like that, but it's got to be like one of them Chargers, Challengers, or whatever the fuck, one of them type of cars. It's a nice, pretty orange color. And then they got this fucking wrap on it with Venom on it. Like, if you know the character Venom or whatever, they got Venom on that bitch. And I was like, okay, she look kind of, look kind of nice or whatever. I like the way they got that done. Like the way you got that lined up. And as I was leaving, it made me think. People tend to do things, be flashy and shit, and do stuff like that when they want other people to take notice. Like, you want everybody around you to know you got money. You want everybody around you to know that either you're living a certain type of lifestyle, or the fact that you have the ability to live a certain type of lifestyle. People love that shit. And as I was thinking about it, I was just like, of course, it's your prerogative. You do whatever you want to do. It's just more of a awareness for me type of situation of like, people only do flashy shit for other people. It's very rare that a person is super flashy and want to flaunt the things that they have off the strength of, oh, I just like nice things. I'm just doing this because I like nice things. Like, no. When you real flashy and you got on all the jewelry and all that stuff like that you wear 24/7, because I got to be specific on this. When you do that shit 24/7, it's like you're not doing that just for you. You're doing that for other people to see what kind of lifestyle you live. And the people who got the real money, I feel like personally, the people who have the real money, you don't know they got money until, you might get cool with them. You go to their house or whatever and see how they living. You see all the nice shit they have in their house, or, they never really, they might not even have a whole bunch of flashy shit. They might not even have a whole bunch of extra shit in their house. It might be real plain Jane. But you just like, damn, man, every time we going through something, you ain't never struggling. You don't ever seem like you struggling or, hurting for anything and nothing like that. Or it could be a situation where you do go over to the person's house finally and you see how they live and be like, damn, the way you live on the outside, out in these streets, it definitely don't look like this. Like, it's not reflective. Like, I would have never expected you to be living like this. And my whole thing is like, yeah, what's the point of me letting y'all know how I live on the outside? What's the point of that? Why should I be flashy? So you can know I got money? That's the stupidest shit. That's how you get fucked up. That's how you get messed up, letting everybody know that you got money. It's not everybody's business that I got money or I'm getting money, or that I'm able to provide like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not everybody's business. So I like to take a page out of the book of people who, look at that butterfly. Man, them butterflies been on me all week, man. All on me. But I like to take pages out of people's books who are not flashy like that and are just like, they have it, but they're quiet about it. Those are the people who have, I feel like, personally, like I said, I feel like those people have real wealth, because it's not a situation where I have to flaunt my wealth for you to know that I got money. Like I said, what is the point of you knowing that I got money? It's not like it's your money, it's my money. So why I gotta make sure you understand how I'm living? How I'm living is only important to me. It shouldn't be important to you. How I'm living and how I'm maintaining should be important to me, and that's how I maintain my sanity, my peace. That's how I maintain, my business being my business. I've never been a real flashy person. Of course, I like nice things, but as I've evolved and stuff and gotten older and everything, I'm just like, coming into more and more money or whatever, I'm just like, it's really not about that. Like, I don't have a problem with getting dressed up every once in a while. Like, people see me, in a sense, to the world, bummy most of the time. And then it's like that one time where it's like I'm going out, they be like, damn, I didn't know you knew how to dress up. The perfect example I got for that is like when I was younger, going to school, we had to wear uniforms, right? And I wasn't very comfortable with my body. Like, I had really big breasts at a young age. My body was very shapely at a young age, and I didn't really want to get the wrong type of attention, and I didn't really appreciate my body or whatever. So I used to always ask my mom to buy my uniforms like baggy as hell. I used to wear like husky uniforms. Nowhere near my body should have been husky. Husky nothing should have touched my body, but it made me look like like either my people didn't really have money because my clothes are so big that maybe her people is buying her clothes so big so that she had these clothes for the whole year type shit, or she just looked like her shit just falling off of her, whatever. It had a certain look to it. But of course, back then I was like, I don't fucking care, because I'm just trying to make sure people don't see my body. And then this was like middle school, 6th, 7th, 8th grade. And then high school came, and I was like, I think I want things to fit a little bit different. I like things, my sense of style is starting to come in when you're in high school. You're starting to figure out what you like and all that stuff like that. And I was just like, I think I really want to try these shirts and these khakis or whatever. And when I tell you like that first week of high school, motherfuckers was looking at me like, damn. And this, I actually want to say that this didn't happen until like, I think it was well into my 9th grade year, or it might have not been until my 10th grade year, to be honest with you. Because like I said, I went through that body dysmorphia phase like a motherfucker. But still, it was just like, everybody was looking like, damn, I didn't know you look like that under them clothes and and all this and all that. And I'm just like, okay, that was the point, for you to not know that I look like that, because now now you see me like this, and now you all in my face. Now you all in my face. Now you want to know what's up with me. Now you want to talk to me. Now you want to give me the time of the day. And it really just shows you who's there for you and who's just there for the show. And I mean, no, I didn't stop wearing my fucking clothes. You know what I'm saying? I of course, back then, young teenager, you like attention. So I didn't stop wearing my clothes, but I was very selective on who I gave that attention to sometimes. I still wanted to kind of fit in back then, but now I relate that to, that situation to how I'm living today, where I'm just like, like I said, I'm getting more financially sound in life, and it ain't nothing to like sit here and be like, it ain't even nothing like that. When I say more financially sound, I just mean like I'm able to make my money work for me in a way that I'm like, okay, I have a set amount left over at the end of the month to where it's like a cushion, and it feels good to have a cushion finally. It's been so many years I haven't had a cushion just in case of an emergency. And as time goes on and I continue to evolve and continue to do things and do these different business plans and opportunities that have been coming up for me or whatever, I know that my status could change, because it's going to be public knowledge of my status. But at the same time, I don't have to look a certain type of way in order to get any type of recognition. I still like to dress down. I still like to just kick it, because I'm understanding that all that flash brings unwanted attention. And not only unwanted attention, it also brings attention from people who just fake as hell. And I don't want to deal with that. My discernment is really good at this point, and I can spot the fakeness a mile away. You know what I'm saying? But come on now, little cat, get out the way. I can spot the fakeness from a mile away, but I just really enjoy when I dress up for a moment and not dress up all the damn time. Put a little makeup on here and there, but not do that shit all the time, because all attention ain't good attention. And even though my discernment is top tier, that don't mean I want that shit tested all the fucking time either. That is not what the fuck that means at all. So I just wanted to share that. I just wanted to, you know, put that out there into the atmosphere. Somebody want to hear that shit. You ain't got to be flashy all the time. You do your shit and you move in silence. Or you move, you know, not in silence. You move a little loud, but just make sure your discernment is on point, because they coming. Trust and believe they coming. And I want to leave y'all with this. I got my little yogi tea. I actually had a really good one yesterday, but I'm going to leave y'all with this one because this one was in my bag. I call them the tips of the day. Appreciate yourself and honor your soul. Appreciate yourself and honor your soul. I'm going to say it again. Appreciate yourself and honor your soul. I fucking love you, bro.